Yes, people. Hopefully, everyone can hear me. Let me know in the comments if you guys can. Apologies for being late, but my prayers come first as always. But we've got some big Chelsea news. As we know, Chelsea Liverpool go head to head for the signature of Moises Caicedo. I'll be joined with my co-host very shortly, Matt J. Bull, of course. Always keeping you guys up to date with the latest news. I know it's been a bit hectic. I did not know anything throughout the whole day. I've been busy with work. I just seen the last 2 hours what's been happening. We were expected news at 10 p.m. UK time. So far, what I've seen, Chelsea are set to bid 90 plus 10 million for Moises Caicedo. We're expecting Liverpool to bid first with the highest bid that Brighton have seen. They want to get it sorted. And I think Chelsea will have until Friday to get this sorted. Otherwise, Liverpool's bid will be accepted. But Moises Caicedo right now waiting in London right now. Agents in London, everyone's just waiting. He has not been at Brighton for the last 5 days. Brighton's come out saying he's injured. They come out with these fake statements. They've done the same with Cucurella. And then obviously Chelsea had signed him 6 days later. So we are seeing the same situation with Moises Caicedo. Everyone that's tuned in, man, like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Follow me on Twitter as well, people. I'll be keeping you guys up to date with all the news, people. I'll be tweeting everything about Moises Caicedo for the next 24 to 48 hours. But yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking about this deal. Do you think Chelsea will get this sorted? We've got over 100 people already. Big up to every single one of you lot tuning in. Make sure you tune in daily, people. Daily videos, daily streams like the good times. Maybe one day I'll be back at Chelsea, people, and streaming deadline day. You know what? I can't wait any longer, man. Let's bring my co-host, man, Matt J. Bull, man. Welcome.
Oh, this day.
It's good news, man. It's gonna be good news. Come on,
Sadiq, you better be praying for Caicedo in your prayers. Because that's the hope. That's what we need. We need something right now.
Listen. What we know, the player wants Chelsea. Chelsea just have to get the bid sorted. If Liverpool bid a certain amount, obviously Brighton want a bidding war. They want as much money as possible.
Brighton want the highest bid, so Caicedo will go to whoever's the highest bid.
Exactly, and he's open. Don't get me wrong, guys. He's open to Klopp if Chelsea, are not interested. He will move to Liverpool. But Liverpool sources have come out all day. They have been pushing about this new bid. They want to hijack the deal. For the last 6 to 7 hours, I've seen Liverpool this, Liverpool that. I've not seen any Chelsea at all. Now, for me personally, from experience, seeing Chelsea silent news means good news. I like it when it's silent. I see positive news coming from silence. Silence speaks big volumes, people. So I believe Chelsea will sign this player. I'm very certain we'll be signing this player. The fees will be varied. We're seeing 90 plus 10. It might be, 90 plus 5. But whatever the biggest fee is, it will probably be a base fee of around £90 million. We do have a third guest who can make it today, Carlito.
Hold on one second.
Hey, that's a very good intro, people.
All right. Did Lewis and Lawrence? Are they busy? They can't stream right now? That fucking sucks. We can. What's up, fellas?
What's going on, man? Where you been?
Hot days is a
hot
tweet
days.
I just saw about Sadiq. Hot days. Well, look, here's my thing. It's always going to be my thing. I do marketing deals in my professional life. This is what I do. I would never allow people to jerk me around like this when it comes to a deal that's been in the works for 8 months, and there's only been one side seller, one side buyer, and in the last 2 hours of the deal, the last day of the deadline, they introduce a wrinkle that could fuck all of it. I want to walk away from this deal right now. I do not want to buy Caicedo. I do not ever want to deal with Brighton ever again. I know that you guys don't agree. I do not ever want to speak about Tony Bloom and that ragtag douchebag contingent ever again. Ever. I don't ever want to do business with them. I want to walk away right now and buy Romeo Lavia and be super happy with Lavia and Tyler Adams. That's what I want. I do not want to do business with Brighton.
That is a ridiculous comment, but I'll just allow
Well, no,
it.
it's not, Matt, because would you ever let a lesser man jerk you around? Would you ever let that happen?
No, but now they have. This is the thing. If no one was involved, I completely understand your point, and I've agreed with you all the way up to the point to when Liverpool come in. Now Liverpool have come in. It's all Brighton are just doing what any club would do.
Matt,
which is go
I
for
don't
the
even
highest
believe
bidder.
they're in. I don't even believe that Liverpool are in.
Well,
You know what? Collins has a point.
I mean,
he has a point
Chelsea wouldn't be this panicked if they didn't believe Liverpool were in at some point.
No, I think Liverpool's just mad that we bid for Lavia. They're not serious.
It is weird. Collins
This
has
is
a
a
point.
bluff. This is a bluff.
It is weird because we done the same with Lavia. Liverpool probably thinking the same. Where's this all come out of suddenly? It is true. The last 6 hours, I didn't even know about it.
Well,
now I understand why.
Just remember, we had that secret club before.
Look,
No,
Matt
but
Law,
it was said it was not Liverpool. It was confirmed it was not Liverpool.
yeah,
it was
and Matt
Ben
Law
Jacobs.
10 hours ago said that Liverpool's bid. Ben Jacobs immediately after them, I'm sure Matt Law did not appreciate this. Ben Jacobs immediately after him said, no, Liverpool has not bid. They're doing their professional due diligence like they do with every other player. Okay? I don't even believe that this bid is real. I think Fabrizio Romano is wrong. I think that they're all wrong. This is just bullshit. And we're letting them do it.
Well, the problem is as well, you can't just say, oh, but just because the club is being hard, that we are just going to back out on players. Otherwise, every club that doesn't want to sell their player to Chelsea is just going to do the exact same thing.
No, every club, if they see us bend over, which we're about to do, by the way, they're not going to listen to me. They're going to buy this player. Now every club is going to try and do this with us. You have got this completely backwards, Matt. Everyone now knows that they can get us to panic. My advice to Chelsea is to completely pull out and then buy him before the end of the window. Completely pull out, or just completely pull out and buy Romeo Lavia. This is showing so much lack of self-respect. Like, this shows how desperate we are. There is no self-respect at all from Chelsea's perspective. None. They don't value their reputation at all. If they're allowing a tiny provincial club of no significance to jerk around the mighty ass Chelsea, one of the top 6 biggest clubs in the entire world, and we're getting jerked around by fucking Brighton, dude, there's no self-respect here at all.
Look,
I mean, I just think taking a mid-level player is just ridiculous when we haven't had a good midfielder for 6 years.
I don't think Caicedo is world class. He played 18 months of Premier League football. That doesn't make him a world class player.
Well, it's not what everyone's been saying for the last 6 months.
Yeah, I trust my eyeballs more than I trust what everyone else is saying.
But I mean, I've heard them words come from you as well.
I've never said Caicedo's world class. I've said Caicedo's world class. Where? When have I ever said those words?
I heard you say it on stream. Don't make
I have never said he's a world class player.
Don't make me get the flip flop out again.
No, Matt, go ahead and bring it up. I'll make you do my homework for me. You show me where I said he's a world class player.
That's a big statement. Are you sure?
I have never said that.
I don't think he would have said world class.
I have never said world class.
He might have rated him highly, but I don't think.
Yeah, I think he's a good player. He's definitely a good player. There's no doubt. I'm not saying he's shit. He's a good player. He is not world class. He's not a $100 million player. Don't put words in my mouth.
No one's $100 million.
Ball, don't put words in my mouth, Ball. All right. let's be respectful here. All right. I don't do that to you.
Well, there we have it, folks.
Yeah, look, there you have it.
No, honestly, you know what, Colin, you make a good point about pulling out, because if Liverpool are that serious about breaking, I've been following Liverpool news for quite a while.
Me too.
They are not spending big money like that. Where has this come out of?
They're streamers, Sadiq. They're streamers. I saw this one guy, pretty reasonable dude. He's bald, and he had a stream yesterday. Or I think it was like late last night, early this morning, and he's like, "Yeah, our window's been horrible. And we're going to lose this player, Lavia, and we're going to lose that." And it's because they have a budget. Like this is such a smokescreen. This is total BS. They are not actually going to bid. And if they do, of course, we'll outbid them and we'll get this player. But I think this is bullshit. Because now all of a sudden 90 plus 10 is now our bid out of nowhere? Where'd that come from?
Yes. Brighton wanted this basically. They probably spooned it on. That's what Carlos is obviously saying. Liverpool. It's true. Liverpool haven't been spending any money. Their fans are crying that they're being tight. They're selling Henderson, Fabinho, and they're still not spending that big amount. So it makes sense. It makes sense. Whether Liverpool, have we got any other news? Has any other news come out recently in the last few
Matt
minutes?
Laws just put something out 14 minutes ago.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
what
understood
that's
Liverpool
what I
have
put on my
quite the
tweet. That's the
battle
same
trying
thing.
to convince Caicedo.
Wait, no. Let Matt talk. What do you say, Matt?
So he said it's understood Liverpool could have quite the battle trying to convince Caicedo.
It's never going to happen. I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about how we look. Because how we look is that we will allow a club of no stature, not even insignificant stature, no stature, who thinks that sixth place is like some trophy. Sixth place for Chelsea is always a failure, right? So a club of no stature is allowed to dictate everything to us. It'll be the biggest transfer fee we've ever had. I cannot abide this type of stooping to such a low. I mean, don't you guys feel a little embarrassed?
I mean, I just look at it as a buyer's market, and prices have been embarrassing for years. So why am I even more embarrassed now?
Yeah, but the player's not worth this much money.
I mean, look, we end up paying the same amount here for Enzo Fernandez.
Enzo Fernandez is a much better player than Caicedo.
Still nowhere near worth the money.
No, I agree with you.
It's the thing. Transfer markets are crazy at the moment. Fees are ridiculous. Look at the whole Bayern Munich Harry Kane situation. Bayern Munich have tried to do the same as we've done, tried to go low ball, but eventually they've just had to come and pay the money.
Yo, by the way, this guy right here.
And this problem, all of these Premier League clubs are rich. No Premier League club needs to sell.
Right.
They don't have to, especially if a player's on a long contract like Caicedo is. Brighton do not need to sell.
Mm-hmm.
Really, realistically. So they can just sit on their backside and go, it's 100 million or nothing. Paqueta's going for 110 million euros.
10.
Yeah. That is ridiculous. That is just ridiculous. If you look at that, Caicedo's much a better player than Paqueta.
It's a bargain,
Yeah.
That Brighton could look at that and go, well, are we now underselling Caicedo?
You know, Matt, I think Lucas Paqueta is a good player. Like, I like him. I like the way he plays. For me, he's like a $40 million player.
Yeah. What West Ham did for him, they spent like 50 million euros.
I mean, even that was too much. I mean, he's a $40 million player. He's a good attacking mid. He's tall. He's unique. I like him. But they're asking for the same amount that I think Tottenham is asking for Harry Kane. That's fucking insane.
But that's what I mean. Prices are ridiculous.
No, but Matt, we don't have to participate in the ridiculousness.
We do.
We spend some money.
I think that we're going to regret this one. We're blowing our load. I mean, look, I actually think Lavia could eventually be an even better player.
Eventually,
he's a project. He's a project, Matt.
Yes, but then I would say we cannot expect anything top four this season.
I think the expectations are lower than people think. I think internally the expectations are probably top 6.
Yes, but what I'm saying is our fan base does not have that low expectation.
Yeah, the fan base doesn't matter.
But that's the part that matters because then the pressure goes on.
Right, but guess what? Todd Bowley's not going to fire himself, and Pochettino's going to be here a while, and I don't think anybody inside Chelsea cares about what the fans think. The fans may think that they care. I don't think anybody in Chelsea cares. And they shouldn't. They shouldn't.
Yes, but we've seen that change before.
Dude, this sport stopped becoming a working class sport, a middle class sport a long time ago. This is not some town team. It's not. It's a global. It's a global conglomerate. It's a huge company, and it's going to be 5 or 6 teams eventually. Blueco is 2 teams now. It'll be 6 teams in 2 years. Like these guys don't care about what the fans think. Who cares? I don't care what the fans think. Do you? Do you care what the fans think, Matt?
Not particularly, but the club will succumb to pressure eventually, whether it's from the fans or within itself. But
Internal pressure is pressure enough.
That's the thing. I think you owners don't necessarily listen to fans.
No,
but players do. Players are on social media. The players get their minds warped. Players then start downing tools or whatever you want to call it, and then that causes problems inside. So directly or indirectly, however you want to call it, it's a cycle.
Hey, we got 237 people watching. Repost this as well. Subscribe to WorldWideChels. And on top of everything else, these types of streams, we are fully capable of doing these types of streams all the time. So you 237 people that are watching right now, hey, how about you come back one time, huh? How about you do another day with WorldWideChels, with me, with Matt, with Sadiq, with Feroz? Don't just do this as a one-off. Join us tomorrow. Join us Monday. All right? You jabronis?
I know Carlito is scary, people, but trust me, once you get to know him, he's all right.
Not bad. I'm not bad. No, I'm fired up about this just because the perception is that we're so desperate that we will let Brighton put a leash on us and steer us where they want us to go. And to me, I think it's kind of pathetic. I know we're going to buy the player. Everybody knows we're going to buy the player.
Yeah, we're definitely.
I just feel a little debased about this.
We're definitely going to play.
Oh, yeah.
100%. It's just about, are we going to get bumped that level, 100 million? I really hope not. That's what I'm going to say. I really hope not.
What do you think? You think there'll be like clever add-ons?
Yeah, of course. It has to be.
It has to be.
Has to be long-term, difficult ones. It can't be easy 10 million within a year. Fully missed. Listen, Carlito, this guy owes me £100 from 2 years ago. Apparently, he sent it to a PayPal. I've never received it. I don't know what email he sent it to, but this guy owes me. Talk to him. Please scare him even more.
It's because you're dealing with PayPal, bro. This ain't 2005, and you shouldn't be a fan of Elon Musk, who invented PayPal. You should be on Venmo, homie. Venmo.
That's true. Venmo.
Come on, yeah. $200. Venmo. Ain't no thing. Go ahead,
Carlito. Sorry to cut you off.
No. Cut me off all you want. It's your show.
Verratti.
Oh.
We need to get into this. Obviously, this guy, he's been around in the game for quite a while. I would have been excited a couple years ago. Now, backup player. Is that what we're thinking? Verratti to Chelsea.
Go ahead, Matt.
Huh? I like Verratti very much, but I don't know whether it's the right time. I don't see him. I think it's the wrong type of player as well, personally. I mean, it's not a DM. He's more of your Enzo replacement. I was paying attention. I was looking up the PYS tweet.
Yeah,
but
I've just seen it now.
It's not the same player as Caicedo, so.
Yeah, but we need some depth in midfield.
I would happily take Verratti as a backup to Enzo Fernandez, but that's not going to happen.
For sure.
I'm going to play backup. I think you'd rather go to Saudi.
Shanath, big up Sadiq, Carlito. Can I fucking click on this, Sadiq?
It's not me.
Can I fucking click on this?
Matt,
God. Big up Sadiq, Matt, Carlito. Big up to WorldWideChels community who strive to provide sanity and I don't know about the sanity part. Provide sanity and quality. Transfer news. Gotcha. We're going to burst a bubble after this Brighton bubble. I'm coming for that ass. Matt, I gotta say one thing about Verratti. On the ball, he's outstanding. It's so sticky feet, tight touches, unbelievable combination passer under pressure, really great. If you saw him the first half of, I think 2 years ago, City was playing PSG, and City was pressing the shit out of PSG, and Verratti just passed around them for 45 minutes. It was unbelievable. And then they lost. But he's too small, and I think he's too old. As a backup, he'd be great, but as a starter, I don't know, man. How much money they want, guys?
I imagine a lot.
I didn't see no money mentioned actually. Matt, did you see anything?
Ask for Rose.
I imagine it'll be something like 60, 70. I don't think it's going to be a ridiculous price, but
60, 70 million 2023 for Verratti. That's
well,
mad.
that's not bad. But again, it's not. It's not. I mean, if we want Caicedo and Verratti, now that is a partnership that I would love to see. That is a league-winning partnership, but it's not going to happen.
Okay, we've got news from Carlito's man, Ben Jacobs.
Ben
Situation with Moises Caicedo remains very fast moving. Caicedo, who is in London, Brighton, plus Chelsea and Liverpool, want the situation fully resolved by Friday. 48-hour deadline or sooner was set this morning. He goes on to say even more. Liverpool approach is now likely to lead to a bid, although nothing formal was placed earlier today. Still dialogue even late this evening. Liverpool know Chelsea are unlikely to just walk away, but they will proceed if they get encouragement from Caicedo's camp. Talk today has been frantic from both clubs. Chelsea's position is simply that they believe Caicedo wants to join. Liverpool's stance a bit more complicated. Long-standing interest in Caicedo, dating back to his former club.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. That is such a lie.
Actually, so do we, because we were
Independiente de Valle, get the fuck. It's such a lie. Oh, yeah. I knew that band when they were independent. Oh, yeah.
This is the thing. Chelsea were actually going after Moises Caicedo when he was at Independente and when Brighton beat us to him.
Oh, my God.
Really?
Well, actually, yeah, because I remember doing an article on Moises Caicedo and saying how this kid looks quite good. And then he went to Brighton, and I was like,
very possible Liverpool Saudi deals with XG pay terms have allowed Liverpool to seriously consider what would be a club record transfer, regardless of their approach. It's on Caicedo, who suddenly has two genuine options. Yeah, that I'm not worried about at all.
As for Bayern, understand the links are less concrete.
Bayern.
Where did Bayern come from?
It's another one.
Now that is Brighton just stirring the pot.
Yeah, it's not only that. That's Matt Law turning into Mikey Guidelines again. Mikey Guidelines is on the scoop, and he's talking some bullshit, man. Matt Law has just had a howler.
Yo, this is Benny. Benny. Jacobs.
No, but Matt Law's been saying this all day. That's what he's saying. But
no. Matt Law said that Liverpool already bid. No, they didn't. Matt Law said that.
Do you know what Matt Law sounds like now? You know that guy who wanted Gabigol, that YouTuber guy. I can't remember his name.
Oh yeah.
Come out of the way. He's going down at that levels.
Jesus Christ.
Fake news. I told you, Matt Law has been.
It's Mikey Guidelines, bro. He's been demoted.
Matt Law has been defending Chelsea in this situation. He has been backing.
No, but he's just chatting shit.
Yeah, it's more than that, Sadiq. He's just getting things wrong.
This guy used to get everything right, and I don't
think he has the same links as he does anymore. I mean, you've got David Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano and Ben Jacobs, three of the best journalists on the planet, and for Chelsea News, are all saying no, and it's just Mr. Steinberg, Jacob, and Matt Law, The Guardian, which is not a trustworthy newspaper, and The Telegraph, saying, "Oh, we're right, but everyone else is wrong." It's like, what are you talking about?
They're also taking a lot of big swings. I mean, David Ornstein, when he tweets, it's fucking gospel. You'll find that shit in the Bible or in the Quran. Like, he doesn't talk shit. He doesn't take huge swings. Fabrizio takes a couple more swings. Ben Jacobs, very informed, measured. But these three guys, they don't go out on a limb. Because when you go out on a limb, you expose yourself. You expose yourself to a lot of people that don't want you to succeed. They can easily contradict what you're saying. Dude, that Ben Jacobs shut down Matt Law's tweet earlier today in 10 minutes. He's like, this is not true. Liverpool is not bid yet. I mean, shit like that, Sadiq, shit like that is why it is so important to have all your ducks in a row before you make an announcement.
Yeah.
Like the fact that we're going to buy Caicedo for $95 million, done deal, right? Yeah.
93.
Make sure you're right about that one, buddy, because I think that number's about to change.
Let's see the numbers.
Okay. I think it'll be 90 plus 10, but who knows, man. Again, I still don't even think Liverpool's going to bid. I think they're going to get discouragement from Caicedo's camp, and I don't think this is going to even happen. I may be wrong.
Guys,
I do think there's going to be some, whether it's a
304. Watch.
I do think there's going to be at least an informal bid. Whether it becomes formal or not is another question.
guys,
I think the only reason I have a little bit of confidence with Chelsea is the fact that I think they're waiting for Liverpool to put their bid in out on the market, and then Chelsea are just going to go, we're just going to put it a little bit above that. Thank you very much. We'll go. And that's why, again, as Sadiq said at the start, the silence is the only thing giving me a bit positive. Is they're just waiting for Liverpool to pounce, and then they're going to put the trap door down.
Sadiq, what did you say?
Just quickly, people, I want to say big up to over 300 people tuning in. We're hitting 314 now. Like Carly just said earlier, don't just come once, come again. Guys in the panel, let's answer some of these guys' questions as well.
Hold on. Before we go, I'm going to do a little inside baseball here. Matt and Carlito really wanted to stream today. Sadiq did not. Carlito and Matt won, which is how it always should be. And we're going to continue to do shows like this. Sadiq, Matt, we want people to come back.
Sadiq is like Brighton right now, getting
pumped. Bro, he's just waffle. Flip-flop like beach sandal. All right? But we will come back and continue to do this. We will come back and continue to do this as long as you guys come back too.
That's it, guys. So, guys, drop in your questions. Let's answer some questions for the next few minutes. Let's interact with these guys. Like the video as well. Subscribe. We just hit 30.8k subscribers. So thank you everyone for subscribing. And like Carly just said, him and Matt need to improve. They need to do more streams for sure. So yeah, let's get it running, people. Drop in your questions, man. What guys in the panel, just very quickly, how much do you actually think we'll spend on Caicedo? Your honest final thoughts.
90 million.
95.
Total 90.
Yeah, I think it'll be 90. Yeah.
Okay, Matt.
95 plus 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking as well. How long is the stream going to go for?
I'm out in 5 minutes. I'm gonna go watch a movie.
Well, there you have it. This is what we're saying. He's not consistent, guys.
I'm kidding. I'll be up for a while. Shut up.
Guys, we usually do a minimum hour streams, so make sure you guys tune in all the time. Everyone in the comments. Oh, yeah, Kepa. I forgot about this one.
I think this whole Caicedo thing just blown the Kepa thing away. But
we also signed a player today. We also signed
could be leaving.
Yeah.
Kepa, advanced talks, people. This is serious.
This will be the last of the player stands gone. Australian Matt will be finished, and it will be beautiful. I can't wait to see Australian Matt just on the roadside, just gone. Needs a defib. Get him back going.
We need a wellness check on Aussie Matt. A hand check and a wellness check. How we doing, Matt? How we doing, buddy?
You'll see him come on with the Bayern Munich shirt.
Yo, you ever seen that show, Hey Arnold, that cartoon?
Yeah,
where Helga has got a shrine in her closet to Arnold. I feel like Matt has got a shrine to Kepa in his closet, right? And he turns the lights down low. He puts some candles on, little Garth Brooks, and he just bows. So I don't know what's going to happen with this guy, Matt, because he has stuck his entire fandom on this one relatively average goalkeeper. I'm concerned about him.
Speaking of Mr. Matt, Aussie Matt himself, he's just put a tweet out about.
Can I put it up?
Yes, do it.
Well, actually, it was a few hours ago, but.
Oh no, you penis. Oh, where is it?
This one.
Yeah.
Just got a face over Kepa. Kepa is proper Chelsea. He will never leave Chelsea. Blue through and through, he said. Yeah, mate, he's...
I mean, you can replace Kepa with Mason Mount. MyBetterHealth.com, Matt. MyBetterHealth.com. If you need to speak to somebody,
you're gonna see Aussie Matt coming out with Foster's Radlers, just like with a cigarette like, in the dark.
Guys, breaking news! I've got blue tick.
Oh, look at this jabroni. He's paying the $8.
Me and Carlito.
That's right. That's right.
Me and Carlito.
See, Matt, you can't DM Ben Jacobs because you don't have no blue tick, bro.
I didn't realize that. I was like, I really need to ask Ben a question. I'm like,
Yo,
Carlito,
Elon,
can you ask him this?
Elon is monetizing the shit out of Twitter because he looked at his earnings statement. He saw 54% down on revenue. He goes, oh, no. This shit's not going to be free anymore. No way. And anybody that thinks that they can coast along for the rest of the time not paying for Twitter, buddy, it's only going to get worse. Just believe me, it's going to get worse.
It's going to get worse.
Yeah.
It's literally going to get worse.
All right, I want to ask you about this one player because, again, I'm not a fan of the men's national team in America. I think the players are too average. It's something to do with their nationality. I just think that they're average players, and I don't really watch them that often. Tyler Adams is actually pretty good, and Tyler Adams is an awesome ball winner. Like, this player's going to help us. I don't think he'll start, but he's definitely going to help us. He's got a really, feisty attitude. Remember, he came from RBL. Him and Nkunku were teammates.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good squad player, nothing else.
Yeah. No, but I think he'll help. I think he'll help.
Yeah, he'll help. He'll definitely help. I don't think he's a bad player. I think everyone just wants the Caicedo deal done, and then they'll be happy with everything in general.
Tyler Adams is fine, but it can't be a starter.
No, if this means that we get rid of Gallagher, then this is fine.
Yeah, I mean, he's fine. It depends because my question is obviously if you do have Caicedo and or Lavia or Tyler Adams, my question is does Santos now play a bit further forwards? Because obviously Jess had said to me plenty of times, yes, Santos can play number 6, but if anything, you're wasting him a little bit there because he can play further forward and has Brazil. So my question is that going to happen to Santos? And is Santos going to be effectively the Enzo backup rather than the Caicedo backup? Or is Santos actually going to just lose a bit of game time? Because if we're just buying Tyler Adams for the sake of it, I'd rather give Santos the game time personally. But
Matt, I think we're changing our formation.
I think that as well. I think we're changing it as well.
Yeah, I think we're going to go 4-3-3.
I mean, that panics me a little bit because there's no point. You then wasted preseason a little bit, but there you go.
Well, I don't think that changes the relationship of the front three. But right now, our main attacking midfielder is apparently out until it's going to start snowing. So
it's 23rd November.
I mean that Matt, nobody planned for that. The plan was to play 4-4-1-1, okay? A withdrawn striker and a striker, okay? Attacking mid, whatever the hell you want to call it, okay? That was the plan. The plan had to change. Plain and simple.
Well, there's an answer for that, and that's Mohamed Kudus. And that would really piss Brighton off if we got Caicedo and then tomorrow, hey, Mohamed Kudus, you wanted to release clause of Brighton? That's fine. We'll give you a big, huge release clause, and you can come to us.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to throw one of your arguments back at you, man. The Eredivisie is not exactly top notch.
Yeah. Okay.
He's not a Premier League proven player, Matt. Just saying.
Well, I've not said anything.
Just saying.
What have I said about Premier League proven?
Just saying. Maybe I'm using you as an avatar for other Chelsea fans that think that you need to be a Premier League proven player. Just saying.
No,
Matt,
the only league I properly judge is Bundesliga because my God, the defending in that league.
Matt J. Bull, give us a thumbnail face.
What?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. George Benson, is that you, George?
Shave my hair.
We got the YouTubers, man.
Now you just have to part your hair and pretend to be Roy Jennings for the EastEnders.
We got the YouTubers, man. I gotta join them.
No, small down the YouTubers. That shit is so played out, man. If everybody's doing it, don't join them. Good.
Whose face is that, man? Who's the thing?
Yeah, you this is like.
Yeah.
and then you got big up Miz.
No,
I love Miz and Eunice.
No, you have to artificially inflate your traps, and then you're Alex Goldberg who has no neck.
Yeah, let me just pop to the gym and I'll be back and I can do Alex Goldberg.
Yeah, but then you have to scrunch up your neck so you don't have one, and then your traps are artificially inflated. That's Goldberg's thumbnail.
Hey, guys, I'm not involved. Big up all the YouTubers. Man. You know what I'm saying? I'm
big up to everyone.
Small down.
You know, Carlito, he reminds me of Johnny Minerals.
Oh,
I don't even know
no, I'm smoking that Matt Ball pack, bro. I'm smoking that Matt Ball pack.
And then you got Sadiq.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, that's me, man. That's me.
It's the most non-committal, flaccid thumbnail. It's like, yeah, I'm here. That's it.
You are on me, man.
You might want to join us, but I won't be mad if you don't.
Oh, it's brilliant.
You've asked for this, Sadiq. You pissed me off today. I'm getting a little revenge, but this has been a great fucking stream. Again, like and subscribe, people, okay? Still 230 plus people in. Like, subscribe, come back next time.
What's the plan tomorrow, Carlito, man?
I'm probably going to do a barbecue. Matt, you in?
What time?
I don't know. Probably a little earlier, actually.
Earlier the better.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll probably do that.
But actually, I don't have work till 11, so most times it'd be fine.
Well, are you a normal human being that wakes up at 7, or are you going to be like Matt and Lewis and wake up at 12 and think that you're going to have a productive day?
Oh no, I wake up at I have to leave at 8:30, so yeah, I'll get up 7.
Oh, Nini, yeah, cleanest hairline in the business, Mr. Nini.
We got everyone mentioned, man. Nini, you just Alex. I'm
don't think
not
that's one
involved,
right.
people.
One thing I'm
no, not big up Johnny.
Johnny, he was live earlier. He's got a new person to rate highly now.
Okay.
Who is it?
Reece James, captain, leader.
Well, I don't care. Reece James deserves all the praise he gets. I want to ask you guys this one question, because this is not a Chelsea question. This is Harry Kane. How in the hell is he vacillating on this move that his clubs have now agreed upon? How is that happening, Matt?
The only reason I think is that apparently there is an offer from Man United on a free.
United, yeah.
That's up.
I think it's United. I agree with that.
Which, if there is a chance that Harry Kane is going on a free, Chelsea do not buy a striker at all and pour everything you can into this deal.
He wants to be top scorer of all time in the Premier League. That's his aim.
Is that of any consequence if you don't win a title? Shearer won a title.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I think you will win lots of stuff at Bayern Munich, and that's why I think he should go. Because even at United isn't sure on Shearer to win a proper trophy. I mean, I don't really care if he wins the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup. No one's going to care about that. You need to win either a league title or Champions League. Man United are not near any of them. Even Chelsea, to a point, we're probably closer than United, but I don't think we're going to win either of them anytime soon, unless we do get Harry Kane. So I think Bayern is the best bet. You will win Bundesliga, 110%. You might win a Champions League. I think if Bayern Munich get Harry Kane, I think they'll be halfway there. But yeah, it's ridiculous how they can say how Harry Kane can just say, "Oh no, I'm not going to accept Bayern Munich and just stay at Tottenham for another year." Because you never know. Harry Kane could break his ACL, as the new term seems to be nowadays.
Wow, that was lost in translation.
And then he's not going to get any move.
So I think it just happened, Matt. Florian Plettenberg said that it happened. Molina, who doesn't really ever talk out of turn, says Kane's going to Bayern. Okay, fair enough. By the way, I've never seen a player carry a team in modern football the way that he has with Spurs. His numbers, not just his numbers, but just like his overall involvement, his health, his availability, everything. For me, he's been player of the decade, and he hasn't won a single thing. But he's been so good that he's carried a mediocre team to multiple top 4 finishes, to a Champions League final, just because he was that good. So them losing him, they're now Crystal Palace. I don't consider them at all anymore. It does not matter the amount of money they get. I don't think they'll ever be like this again.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. Is this true, or is this just someone saying it?
Ian, no.
I'm just going to make sure no one's just put that up in the last couple of minutes.
Nope.
No, nothing on PYS. So
Nothing. Dude, Max would be all over this. Come on, man. You know that. I mean, yeah, and then he'd editorialize his own little, I can't believe Chelsea's back. But, you know. But, yeah, no, for me, Tottenham is now out of the proverbial whatever, big 6, big 8. I think I've
said that I don't think they've ever really been in it. I don't know why we've ever been.
The only reason is because of him. That would be my only argument, is because he is so good.
I mean, I'd argue Newcastle are part of the proverbial big 6 now.
Yes, definitely. I think that they have replaced Tottenham for sure.
Yeah.
And by the way, they did it in such an intelligent way. They just built. There was no boom or bust. It was just
Tottenham could have done exactly what they could have done.
Yep.
Chelsea could have done exactly what Newcastle could have done.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the frustrating thing, is Newcastle actually are just doing their business smart, and they've got more money than the rest of us. But it is what it is. I was having a debate with someone earlier about this bloody sponsorship.
Oh.
Apparently, this is a dodgy sponsorship now, and apparently we shouldn't go with it.
A dodgy sponsorship?
Yeah, so apparently this is coming from Bobby Negative View, constantly shitting on Bowley, but there you go. But apparently, because the social media has like 60 followers, and he says that there is no product for the public, why would they bother having a sponsorship if they've got no product? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, nonsense. Do you think there's any chance this infinite athlete could be a load of rubbish?
No, it's a merger between two previously existing companies.
And that's what he's saying. He's like, oh, it's convenient they've only just merged and then suddenly come in and...
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think billionaires don't know each other?
I mean,
what do you think these guys... When these guys are not doing deals, what do you think they're doing? They're hanging out in the new version of Plato's Closet. They're going to all these secret little handshake meetings. They're going to the Hamptons. Dog, they all know each other. They're all doing preemptive deals before the deal. And guess what? It ain't illegal. What's the problem? What's the problem? It's a new data. It's a new data company.
I found it funny. I was like, whatever you guys are drinking in America's hat, you stop drinking it.
Speaking of America's hat, what's up here? What do we got here?
Hi guys, thanks for having me.
Sure.
Man, I'm more elated with Kane leaving for Bayern so that we could ship out the elephant in the room. And Kepa, after marriage, is having his stocks raised thanks to Bayern looking out for a goalkeeper and Real Madrid's key goalkeeper injured. And we are in game for Caicedo. I mean, like, Christmas is early. What can I say?
Yeah, well, that and Lukaku, ain't nobody answering the phone, man. I think his final destination is Saudi Arabia. I think he's gonna get paid a lot of money. I think he's gonna get his feet massaged every night, and I think he's gonna retire at 33 in a season where he's 50 pounds overweight. That's how I think he's gonna end his career.
And here's the thing. He can't pull what he pulled in Chelsea.
No, man. I mean, there's all these guys that are going to Saudi Arabia. There's going to be expectations. I actually think so. I was kidding about the weight gain. I think there's going to be expectations. These people are shelling out a lot of money. Like you better not just come here to retire. With Lukaku, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. Sure, I know you message me every day about Lukaku. I don't know.
I mean, the worst can happen is him going to Saudi, the best that could happen right now, from what I see, is him in Spurs.
I want him to go to Spurs. That's what I want.
Me too.
Yeah. I mean, he's just a toxic asset going to a team that doesn't know what's coming. I have no idea. All right, Matt, you want to do final thoughts? Because we have to go.
Yeah, I mean, just please get Caicedo done. I just don't want any. I do not want to be waking up. I do not want to be up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Obviously, for you guys, it's absolutely fine, but I don't want to be up at 2 o'clock in the morning, still scrambling through POS's Twitter page to find fucking latest news on whether Chelsea are bidding or not. So just get it done, preferably in the next hour, and just let man sleep because I need to sleep. And Liverpool, you are the real demon club. Fuck you. How dare you come in after we've done the fucking groundwork for 3 fucking months and think you can
3? 8?
Well, I'm just being nice in terms of the actual official bidding and whatever. But how dare you come in and just try and sneak the player away? You are the real... Brighton are not the demon club. They're the little bitch in the middle. But Liverpool are that fucking demon club. Fuck off. Go in and enjoy Sablotsai and his injury. Go and enjoy fucking McAllister. You've already got one Brighton player. Don't steal the rest of the Brighton team. Bugger off, you... Oh, fucking...
I know you want to say more than that. If you want to say a word that you're not allowed to say anymore, just say bingo. They're a bunch of fucking bingos is what they are.
Bingo dippers.
Yeah. My final thoughts, very simple. 2 things. Number 1, at a certain point, we have 340 people watching this stream. Thank you. But do not forget about us. I want you to come back tomorrow. I want you to come back on Sunday when we do a review. I want you to come back on Monday. I want you to make this a fucking habit. Because no one is as interesting as me and Matt and occasionally Sadiq. No one is funnier than me and Matt and occasionally Sadiq. So you bet your ass. You better come back and we will continue to give you good shows. As for my final thoughts, I want Chelsea to pull out of the Caicedo deal, and I want them to buy Romeo Lavia, and I want them to lose Tony Bloom's number and also block it so we can never call again. I don't want to do this Caicedo deal. I want to do Romeo Lavia. That's my final thought.
It's enough. Final thoughts?
Well, my final thoughts are these. I want Caicedo deal to go through, and then I want us to burn that bridge, like literally burn the bridge between Chelsea and Brighton. And I want a bubble to burst so brightly that I'm going to enjoy with a cigar and a whiskey. I want that bubble to burst like fireworks on 4th of July.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, that is the end of the stream, guys. So thank you all for tuning in. Tune in around this time tomorrow for the barbecue. Me, Carlito, Jesters. I don't know who else, but I'm sure it'll be a fun cast. So check in. Hopefully by then we can celebrate, or if you're going to be me drowning in sorrows.
Is that a little Jack? Jack?
A little Jack.
A little bit. It's a little bit of Jack right there, boy.
Oh, actually, it's a whole fucking ton of Jack. Chelsea will make me finish this bottle by tomorrow.
It's exactly right.
Do you know what the worst thing is? I've got a day off, so I'm just going to be scrolling through social media the whole fucking time.
That's the thing, is that as soon as this is over, I'm going to be much less engaged on Twitter. But right now, man, I'm so pissed that I'm fiending over this shit. Like, I'm fiending for information. I'm kind of irritated.
We could have had WorldWideChels Day on the day we signed Caicedo.
I know. I fucked that up.
Promote it.
I know what? I blame Sadiq. I'm just going to blame Sadiq uniformly.
Let's just blame Sadiq, and then
I am not taking any responsibility, even though it's definitely my fault.
But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Still 152 people after we rambling. But big up to everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Definitely.